How you guys doing? So today, I wanted to have a conversation with you and the family, and just have a conversation about, education versus knowledge. Um, myself, I guess you could say I'm kind of new to this YouTube shit. Excuse me, feel me? But I have had some time recording, and I like to do multiple different things. Me as a person, I'm into different things. So a little bit about myself. I go by Javi.p. I'm an artist. I'm a computer scientist. I'm also just a thinker, just like you guys. And what that means is that I have my own perspective, my own vision on things. And one thing I want to do is be able to help you to take out or bring out the best person in yourself, as well as bring out the best person in myself. That's why I'm doing this shit. You feel me? We live in a digital age today, and that means that these motherfuckers and this camera, they can really change your life. They can put you in a position where you can make lateral moves, and so let me jump right into it. Education versus knowledge. What is education? What is knowledge? One can they can mistake education for knowledge. Education can come in many different forms, but it can also, mislead people. So, for example, if somebody goes to high school, somebody goes to college, they think, I went to school, I'm educated. I went to a physical location, I went to a physical building, and I spent 4 years there. I went to class, I got good grades, hence I'm educated, and I'm good to, I'm good to go. And that's just not true, and just a little background about myself. I went to university. I haven't finished yet. That's, just life and shit, you know what I mean? But studied computer science and engineering, and to be honest, there's nothing that I can say that, there's nobody that can convince me that, just simply because you go to school you're smart or intelligent. There's a lot of people who go to school who actually don't get true knowledge. True knowledge is something that you have to find, something that you have to look for. There's something that I'm still looking for. Not saying that I'm not knowledgeable or I'm not, aware on certain things, but you go to school and they teach you how to work for people. To be honest, and we live in capitalism. What that means is that working for people can be a stepping stone, but it's not necessarily always the best move. But also, education versus knowledge. Education says, hey, you know what? We want you to learn this curriculum. I have laid out this curriculum for you. And if you can regurgitate this information to me in a specific manner and not cause too many problems, you're going to get an A, hence you're educated, whatever, right? That's just not true, Knowledge is something that you have to question everything. Question everything. Question absolutely everything. But also though, really, really ask yourself, is, education, quote unquote, the school you go to, is that providing you with the tools you really need to succeed? It takes knowledge to really understand what it is that you need to succeed in this world. That's something that I've dealt with, getting a certificate, getting a degree. I'm not saying I'm not knocking anybody who has a degree, but, is that degree getting you what you really want? Are you free? Do you have control over your time, your energy? Do you have economic freedom? Do you have the freedom to speak like you want to speak at any given moment, any given time? A lot of us, we go to school, we get educated, and we believe that going into a workforce and going to work for other people is the best decision, and never take into account really starting our own businesses or starting our own ventures. You know what I mean? So myself, I'm on a journey, of seeking out true knowledge, and true knowledge doesn't come from college. Straight up, true knowledge doesn't come from college, and not saying that you can't get some knowledge in college, because myself, I guess you could say, a well-rounded individual in college. Not saying that I'm perfect, because I'm not, and you not either. You feel me? Shit, we know what it is. But I'm trying to, and I know you are trying to better yourself. And what that takes is, this thing right here, this motherfucker right here, this is actually more powerful than almost any university you can go to in the world right now. And I know people are going to disagree with that, and that's fine. That's just my take on it. But the power that you have in this motherfucker, this computer right here, this supercomputer, is to really learn and educate yourself on what you want to know, what is going to help you to benefit your life. Because it's different when you go to school and they give you certain curriculum that they give everybody. But you have to become educated, or you have to become knowledgeable with information that is specifically in relation to you and your family. What that means is, I can't go to class and expect that me and Philip, who's a white dude, are gonna get, if we get the same information, it's not necessarily gonna be applicable to us. I'm not gonna be able to use that shit like he's gonna be able to use it. I'm not gonna be able to get certain opportunities like he's gonna be able to get. I'm not gonna be able to maneuver through the United States in the same manner he's able to. Not saying that I'm less than or greater than. I'm just saying that we have to take two different paths. So I need something specifically tailored made towards me. So what that means for myself is that I need to study, I need to read, I need to expand my mind in order to go ahead and get information that's going to help me and my family. For me and my family, I think, we need to have our own businesses. We need to be economically independent and intelligent, be investors, be savers, but also be visionaries, be able to see opportunity when it's at hand. And, in terms of knowledge, being out here, California and such, I guess you could say I have experienced a lot of things. And one thing about knowledge is that knowledge doesn't always come from the most ideal person. Not saying that, not saying that the people in your life are, don't look to them, but sometimes you can get knowledge from somebody who's 5 years younger than you. I learned something from somebody, right now I'm 24. I learned something from somebody who was 17 at the time. And, he just came across some knowledge, and he recommended a book called The Master Key System. The Master Key System basically teaches you and allows you to go ahead and develop the understanding of the law of attraction, as well as manifestation. What does it mean? And what is the master key? And from my understanding, I haven't finished it yet, but the master key is the key that you get that is basically that unlocks the world to you once you can maximize and once you could really take advantage of your mental capabilities. Understanding that it all starts within you. Sometimes, from even me on this camera, this is something that, everything starts within your mind. Everything starts within your mind. And when you can learn how to master your thoughts and ideas, how to, not only master your thoughts and ideas, but how to, I don't want to say regulate, but how to understanding the state of mind that you're in right now. Sometimes, we think negatively. Sometimes we think positively. Sometimes we need to, go ahead and, I don't want to say control, but we need to regulate that in a way. We need to be conscious and aware of, okay, this is the state of thinking that I'm in right now, hence I'm getting these results. You can't attract anything to you in this life if you can't expect positive results if you have negative energy. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's all a learning process. So I'm just trying to tap in with y'all. I hope y'all could have, got a little something out of this. And if there's something that I could have improved on, or something that, I could touch upon or something that you want to know about, you know, just let me know. Tap in with me, and I'm gonna see you next time. It's Javi.p.